John Loss here of Less Archery Adventures. Series testing, successful hunting. Today I'm going to be testing a classic. It's the NAP Thunderhead. Man, these heads have been around for a long time. And I like testing kind of older heads like this, just to see, like, has everything passed them up? Or are they really kind of still holding their own and doing really well? So thanks to a buddy of mine, Chris, who sent me a pack of these, I'm able to test them out. So we're going to zoom on in here and go through some of the design features and specifications, then put them to the test using all of my testing regimen for 2022. And you can read about that regimen in the description box right below this video, as well as see the scores and how it performed in each of the areas that I'm testing. And for all these tests, I'm using my Bowtech SR6 set at 72 pounds, 27-inch draw. I'm using Bishop FOC King arrows for most of the shots, but then the Bishop Fat Eliminators for the really hard impact ones. Let's zoom in and check out the Thunderhead and then put it to the test. Here's a good look at the 125 grain Thunderhead. Pretty cool classic design. It's got a cutting diameter of 1 3/16 inches. It's got an overall length beyond the ferrule of 2 inches. So pretty long by some of today's fixed blade standards, especially for 3-blade heads. It's got steel blades that are .027 inches thick. Pretty thin, again, by today's market standards. The tip is a hardened steel chisel tip that's really pointy. I really like this chisel tip. And then the ferrule is made out of aluminum, and you notice it has these micro groove channels in it. That's supposedly going to aid in flight as it carries the air around with it as it rotates, kind of like the dimples on a golf ball, as well as to aid in penetration. So I'm really eager to put this head to the test and see how it holds up, especially since it's been around so long and has such a loyal following. I'm eager to see how well it performs. .225. It penetrated 6 1/4 inches. .325. It penetrated through 59 layers. Here's the head after going through the steel plate 2 times. It looked brand new after going through the MDF, and the steel plate, it still held up really well, but the blades just got a bit nicked up all across the blades, but not too bad, just a little bit of edge chatter there. And then you can see the hole. It's one of those, just the ferrule hole and then 3 slits coming off of it, kind of a hole. Here's the Thunderhead after the concrete shot, and as you can see, the ferrule just broke off right there. The tip embedded really deeply into the concrete, and I couldn't get it out. I didn't want to mess up my concrete by digging it out, and this one blade got stuck right in the end into the concrete as well. The other 2 blades just stayed intact. You can see they got a little bit nicked up there at the end, but they still stayed in place. And overall, it spins decently, but it did just break in half. Now that's after going through the MDF 3 times and the steel plate twice. So overall, fairly impressive durability. So what'd you think of the Thunderhead? You know, when my buddy told me he was going to send me a pack of these, I was intrigued. I like to test every head. But at the same time, I thought, you know, they're so old school. You know, the newer stuff is going to be blowing it away. But then when I started playing around with them and looking at them, I thought, no, these are really well made and well constructed, well designed. And the test just proved just that. I can see why they have such a loyal following and why they've taken so many animals over the years. Now, I will say that I think there's other 3-blade heads on the market that do better than this one. But then again, this is better than a lot of them that are on the market as well. So check out the score sheet in the description box and see how it performed in the areas that matter to you the most and see if it might be a good fit for you.